Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff here, and today we're going to do a Lego collection tour. Yes, not a room tour, not a house tour. I'm now renaming it the collection tour because it's all over the place. I can't call it the barn, I can't call it the shop, I can't call it the house, can't call it anything else. So, welcome. Let's go ahead and we're going to start here in the shop, and this is actually where most of the stuff happens anyways, besides the loft where I build them, but I bring them out here. So let's go ahead and let's walk around and show you what I've got.
Well, the first thing I need to show you is a filing cabinet. Why is that important? Because at one time, because my wife was in the military, I threw out all my instructions and put them on a thumb drive, but since about 4 years ago, I started collecting my instructions again. I prefer paper. Well, up until last month, I only had one filing cabinet, but it's full. So I had to get another one, a second one, and put it here. And yes, I'd like to show you something. I am not too proud to go to a thrift store. I got it for a whole entire $10. And it works just fine. All right, so now that we're done with the filing cabinet, let's go over here to the city. And oops, don't want to be showing people addresses. So here we have the city. And yes, it's small, it's wonderful, and it's compact for right now. When I'm done, the city will take up the majority of this space. Yeah, I'm really gonna go that big. Just give me time. Okay, and over here I have the Great Wall of Lego with a few instruction boxes. Now, I only added 2 boxes in the last month, and that is the Ninjago City Markets and the Ferrari, the expensive big one. But here's the Great Wall of Lego here. And by the way, if I didn't tell you, I like doing these videos because it gives me an excuse to vacuum and clean up a little bit in here, and I did today. Okay, so here I have a bunch of base plates and these mosaic plates. Now, I did sell 17 of them to a friend. He needed it for a project, and they were too expensive and might have been sitting for a long time, so went ahead and sold those this month. That's a change. No change on the base plates down there. In fact, no changes over here. Got my little bit of trains, holiday, airplanes, and Bricklink designer program. I still have the castle, Disney castle. It needs to be put back together after falling during the move. Yeah, the move was a year and a half ago. And let's go to the other side here. On this other side, you see I've got a lot of city, a little bit of castle, but mostly city. Some adventurers, some train, some mining stuff, and then an empty shelf there on the bottom. On this side, there are a few new things. I shot this video and it's going to be released tomorrow, the ice cream store. But that's a new one for this section. And so on top there, I've got pirate ships. Nope, those are not the only ones I have. I still got to put a couple together. But I got some pirate ships there and some Pirates of the Caribbean. More pirates over there. Bunch of city fire kind of stuff. Creator 3-in-1s. Almost my whole entire Under the Sea collection. I'm missing one set. Well, I'm not missing. It's somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I have one more Under the Sea, the yellow ones to put together. Atlantis over there. Some train, castle, space, you name it. On the bottom there, castle, police, city, fire, and a whole lot of roller coasters in a castle. So, got a lot going on there. And yes, I blocked my way here, so I'll have to go around. But oh, that's the carousel right there. Got to put that guy together in that bag. And I got the ferry, and I got a train thing. All right, let's head over to the other side. So now we're looking at the Great Wall of Lego from the other side. Well, in this house, we've got 2 Great Walls of Lego. Here's the other wall of Lego. And this is for my smaller bits. And yes, I do realize that this is kind of excessive in organization. In fact, I want to tell you guys a joke, and I mean no disrespect to those who actually suffer from OCD. I actually probably have OCD, to be honest. But when I started organizing these in drawers, when I finished, I originally had 100 of these cabinets. I now have close to 200 if you look at the light gray ones over there. But anyway, When I got done organizing it for the first time, I was so happy because I alphabetized the color and then the type of part. So in other words, black is the first color, and it starts off with antennas. You see, antennas. And then we move to bars. So it's alphabetized by color, and then within the colors by part. And I showed my wife this, and I told her my OCD caused me to do this. And she kind of laughed and she goes, "Oh, no, you don't have OCD." She's like, "You got that disorder so bad that you have CDO, because even the letters of the disorder have to be alphabetized." And I have to agree with her. That's probably 1000% correct. Here, oh, you might have seen this yesterday. Yes, this is my main work area when I've got a big project. And this here, of course, is the Grand Line Hotel on the back side. And here, complete, I have old versions of it. I've told you guys before that this is not my first time at the rodeo. In fact, let me show you the difference. So, see how it's just a shell here? That was the very first version I ever built of it. That was my second with the bottom in it. And this right here, the light gray, is another version of it. I really need to tear those apart and get those going and use those pieces over here. I've told you, I have the majority of the pieces to put this together and finish it. They're all over. And here, I've got a mess. I need to have a sorting party of sorts. Of sorts, yeah, okay. All right. And over here, we've got the older cabinets, and I am converting them to acro mills as I get the money. And let's continue to walk over here. And those are some of the empty ones I no longer need anymore. And this is where I do the sorting for that. And I don't remember what's in that box. Oh yeah, I do now. Okay, glasses. Those are for my wife. Okay, so over here we have some more of these good old, sorry I gotta walk on these panels here. I've got my good old rest of my shelves. Now, when I'm done, all my shelving is gonna be on this wall and over here. I'm not gonna have any shelving on the other side. But it's a work in progress, and unfortunately, I don't have much time or money right now, so it just is what it is. That'll change eventually, hopefully. Okay, so I've got Star Wars, and boy, do I have a lot of Star Wars. I told you guys that I like Star Wars. And the ones in bags, that's what I did when I moved a year and a half ago. And here is one of the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcons. I do have the other one. It's in a box. That box, I do know where it's at. But anyway, need to get some time to get that together. Let's walk over to the other side. Okay, here's a sad admission I have to make. This right here, these yellow totes, these black and yellow totes, this is exactly how I moved them a year and a half ago. They remain virtually untouched, except for maybe I've gone through and pulled certain sets that I wanted out right away. But yes, I have a whole ton of those. Okay, so this is new, this Death Star. I built this while recovering from surgery, and normally I can build something like this in a day. This took me almost 2 weeks, and it was the first 2 weeks after my surgery. So I think the first time I did it for 10 minutes, and my neck hurt so bad I had to stop. Thank goodness I'm recovering pretty well, in case you're wondering, and I'm able to sit down for about an hour without it hurting too bad. But much more than an hour, then I start to get some cramping and some hurting. So that's why things are really slow going right now. They were already slow beforehand, but now they're really slow. All right, so we got some more Star Wars down there, up there, over there. No, that's not the Ultimate Collector Series one coming out tomorrow. And yes, I am getting it. I've got the Eiffel Tower that needs to be, yeah, it needs an overhaul. Okay, so we've got, let's see, what is that? Oh, that's the Fabulous 5 Loft. Got the office. And, oh, those are new, the minis, the Disney minis. Those were put together, well, they were put together before my surgery, but I didn't release the video until after my surgery. So those are new out here. And then we've got some the Old West, some miscellaneous sets that need to get on through. Oh my goodness, you know what guys? I knew I had it. Oh, when I did the Naboo Fighter, I was looking and looking and looking for it. It's right there. When I did the Mandalorian Starfighter, I knew I had it. Oh well, you know, that's what happens when you move and you're disorganized. And we've got some more stuff, City, Indiana Jones, old and new. Some old City right there, the 4 studs. My goodness, that's old. All right, let's move to this side. Over here, nothing really new here. I think the up house was done before my surgery. I can't remember. Then we got some Harry Potter, a whole lot of Harry Potter. Pirates of the Caribbean. And this is kind of like my miscellaneous shelf here. You see, I've got Optimus Prime, Stranger Things. I've got Toy Story. I've got Avengers going, Batman. Oh my goodness, I've got a bunch of miscellaneous. Scooby-Doo even, dang. That's a lot to unpackage right there. And then we got some more Harry Potter down there and some adventures. SpongeBob down there and some seasonal themed stuff. And some more Indiana Jones. All right, let's turn around and let's take a look. Oh, here we go, Fort El Dorado. And we've got both of them, the new and the old. And see, I mean, I got to go through all this stuff. And as you can imagine, it's going to take a lot of time. So, you know, each month when I do these videos, you're definitely going to see stuff new because there's a lot of Lego in here, and I got to get to it. I mean, look at that. Look, I mean, just disorganization all over the place. And see, you've got another one over here. And oh, here we go. Some fun stuff right here. We've got the Ultimate Collector Series gunship, which needs a stand put together, and it fell apart during the move. I kind of haphazardly put it together. I have not verified the pieces. Yes, it's extremely dusty. I have noticed, and I will say, all this money I'm putting into the shop with sealing the bottom, as you see over here, and doing the roof and all that other stuff I've done. The dust does collect quickly because I'm out in the country, but less quickly than it did before. So definitely an improvement. Oh, and there we go. There's the other Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon right there in the TV box. Yeah, that was the best way to move it. And here we have some old sets on the old base plates, 1970s, 1980s era. Love this crane. It's one of my favorite sets, to be honest with you. Just love it. I've thought about, you know, throwing some pieces in between and extending it. And this here, unfortunately, is a project that I did where I started for Mrs. Chip because of her service. And I was going to put the star in the middle there, but the Army star, but I've never, well, yeah, I'm great at starting stuff, but not so good at finishing stuff. Okay, so over here, this pile, this is what's meant for the show. Whenever I do a show, I keep everything together. That way it's really easy to put, you know, just load the truck. I don't have to search for my totes. They're all in one line. Okay, so here is an interesting story. My sister, I was helping her clean out her one of her storage units, and when she did, she wanted to throw this away. And as you see, it's brand new. It's never even been opened. And so I decided to take it. Well, I asked her if I could have it. I need to take it. And I'm going to use this for spare parts like Tectic pins and stuff, and batteries and that stuff for the shows. That way, again, I've got something small, compact, ready to go, and it'll be real easy to just pick up and go and have extra supplies for the show, because we always need them. Tiles, that's another one, the 2x4 tiles. They always seem to lose a couple of them for the sidewalks and connecting certain things together. So I'm going to make myself kind of an emergency repair kit for Lego there for the shows. I have insulation here. Believe it or not, that and what's on that far corner blocking the walkway, that is enough. Oh, and that stuff up there, way over there on that table. That's enough to finish this wall over here. The windows are still leaking on the bottom, so got to figure that out. I did try a couple tubes of caulking, did not work. So I'm not sure what the next steps are, but I need to figure it out so that I can get that sealed up and ready to go and get that insulation in there, especially now that it's October the 1st. My goodness, fall is here, and well, and where I live, fall is hit already, let me tell you. It's already turned colder, and much colder actually. So let's go ahead. Let's head. Oh wait, let me give you a good shot of this. So, I mean, this is. I know it doesn't quite show it, but my arms are high enough to kind of show you the whole entire thing. But I've got basically almost 3 rows on one side, 2 on the other of those cabinets. I've got a lot of Lego in there. All right, guys, let's head into the house and show you more of the collection. Okay, so I misspoke. We are not going to head inside just yet. I want to show you how awesome my son is. Okay, so you guys know my son's been staying with me, and you know, I really appreciate it because I really needed the help after my surgery. And well, we're having a problem right now. And you know, I've told you before that I'm a city boy trying to fake it as a country boy, and I really am, because I've never lived in the country before I lived in this house, and I've only been here a year and a half. And well, there's my chicken coop. But here, this is not part of a Lego collection. We better not be any Legos in here. This is the lovely lid to my septic tank. Well, starting about a week ago, our toilet started acting funny. It's not it's not backflowing, but it's gurgling and doing other things that it shouldn't. And I looked up online, and it says that your septic tank's probably dang near full. So I remembered that when I bought the house, this house is 14 years old, and the previous owners put down on the property disclosure that they never pumped it out. So 14 years with a 6-bedroom house, yeah, I think it's full. So unfortunately, I had to go down to the county and get the report on this septic tank, the permit, and it showed approximately where it was at. And that red line, if the measurements were correct, was where that lid should be. Well, as you see, it's not. It's over here. But my son was very gracious in digging that, and that is about 1.5 feet down. So he definitely had his work cut out for him. And the pipe itself, now he's filled it back in, but it was 3 foot down. And this is a 1,500 gallon tank. All right, guys, well, I'm sure you're sick of this crap, and so am I, so let's head inside. And as part of being a city boy trying to think it as a country boy, here's my outdoor cat. Yep, he's outdoor, but he's indoor. He's a mouse catcher. He's real good. His name is Buddy. He got his name accidentally, actually. I didn't know what to name him when I first got him, and I just kept calling him Buddy generically, and then he started answering to it, so, well, there's his name, Buddy, and he's a cutie. All right, well, the reason I brought you in here is not for the cat. I brought you in here for this, the helmets. I still have to build a Star-Lord helmet, but other than that, and I do have it, my collection is complete. I decided not to get the Wolverine since it's not a helmet, and I've never been a fan of Wolverine anyway, so it's not that I don't like them, it's not that I dislike them, I just don't like them. And here is the Sith. Let's go ahead and head up to the loft. So up in the loft, we've got a big mess and a lot of Lego. All right, we've got the Ninjago City Markets here. Stuff that needs to be sorted, hocus pocus needs to be built. These are sets on the fireplace that I started, but for whatever reason, I am missing the pieces and do not have them to complete it, so I need to order them. And yes, as an interesting note, the old antennas with the little things in them, I don't know what you would call them. The little bars like to break off of them. Well, I put them in medicine bottles that are empty for that, so that they don't get crushed. All right, some more sets here. Yes, I did a video on the Razor Crest. I have not edited it, and actually Spencer's been doing the editing, but yeah, need to get to that. Oh, and I did not do a Lego, what do you call that, haul video, but I actually did my largest haul ever, and most expensive too. Yeah, I have the new Disney Castle, I've got the Camaro, Green God's Bank, this crane here, which oh man, that thing's a beauty. And then here we have, well, you know, I always tell you I don't have a shortage of material for my channel. I am not lying. And these are sets that I want to start here that I've taken out of those black and yellow totes. Some more sets need to be built. Oh my goodness. And the last video I shot, which was the 3-in-1 Main Street version number 2. And I stopped there. So And here we've got the Razor Crest and its awesome box art. And yes, I already put it together over there. Here I've got sorting party started, some Paradisa over there, and more of a sorting party. All right, let's head down to the basement and see the cars. So over here is not actually the cars. This is my Bricklink store. So yes, this is ones that my daughter sorted, put it in bags. I brought it here. I have not been through it. And here is another great wall of Lego, but this is my Bricklink store, not my personal. And yes, I do keep them completely separate. Stuff I need to go through, my store, more Lego for Bricklink, and another great wall of Lego over here for Bricklink. And over here is what used to be my large car collection, but we did a car show, so that's all in totes now. And I'm not sure if I'm doing any more car shows. I do a lot of shows with my club, and I need to cut back because I don't have time. So I think that's one of the ones that I'm going to cut back on, is the car show, since they're smaller and there are other members that can participate in that and they'd like to. So, and here I've got a bunch of Speed Champions, just miscellaneous vehicles from you know, the Lego collection, and then the DeLorean. That's new. I did not do a video on it. I just built it while I've been recovering and decided not to do a video, because when you do a video you got to sit for a long time, especially when the time lapses, and I'm just not able to do that. So this was done slowly over a couple days. So anyways guys, I really do hope you enjoy my videos, and I hope you enjoy seeing the Lego collection tour. I'm going to be doing this every month on the first of the month, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it enough to hit the like button, to subscribe, turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. I do indeed read most comments and reply to them. So guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.